gentlemen, welcome to violence.
What's up, everybody? It's AFarCryAway here today, and I'm playing some Killing Floor 1. I know, right? Blast from the past. Wonderful game. I never really got to play a lot of this growing up, like some of you guys might have. So I didn't really get a lot of that, like, nostalgia coming back to play this, but it is a great game to play. I really adore the original mod, and I really love all the little improvements that were made from the mod version all the way up until the first Killing Floor, and then, you know, so on to Killing Floor 2. And it's a really neat, like, gameplay evolution and game, like, style evolution that you don't really see in a lot of franchises that have, like, have evolved over the years. And I actually have a whole video that shows all the trailers from the original Killing Floor mod all the way through to its, like, final product release of Killing Floor 2. And I don't know, I really had a good time making that video because it kind of opened me up to the history of the series a lot more, just getting to see it all back to back like that and having to put it into a chronological order. And as you guys can see, I'm playing a Killing Floor mod map in Killing Floor 1's engine via a mod. I'll try to find it and put it in the description for you guys so you can play it too. By the way, modding in Killing Floor 1 is a little bit trickier than it is in 2. You have to, like, subscribe to the mod and then start the game and then wait on the main menu for like a minute or two until it loads the mod. And then I think you have to relaunch the game to play the mod, so it's just a little bit weird. But yeah, I was playing this map and I was really impressed by just how, like, detailed it is for an original mod map. Now, I don't know if the people who ported this map over actually changed anything or added anything, but if they didn't, I think this map really goes to show just, like, how good the quality was even back in the mod version of the game, because it's like, sure, everything is, like, super grimy looking to the point where it's almost unrealistic, and I can accept that as a criticism of the map. However, if you look at the map design and all the things littered about and all of, like, the fires and all the little details, the guardrails, the cars that are crashed into the buildings, like, the blood on the streets, the newspapers everywhere, the kicked over trash cans, the sandbags, the, just, you know, like, the whole nighttime aesthetic of West London, it just looks beautiful. And it's almost kind of a downgrade in Killing Floor 1 playing its West London. I mean, it looks prettier, I'll give them that. The texture work is better, and there's definitely parts of the map that are improved in the full version. Like, the whole second half of the map is pretty bland on the original mod version, whereas in the actual release Killing Floor 1 version of West London, the side opposite of the church is actually a lot more, like, fleshed out. There's, like, you know, the tunnel you go under, and then there's that whole area, and there's the underground section, which I think is actually in this modded version as well. But yeah, it's just a little bit better in the full release. Same thing with the interiors of these buildings. It's a lot easier to navigate in the actual release. But as for everything else, I think the mod is actually kind of an improvement. So I'm really happy that they ported these maps over. And it's not just West London. There's actually a whole, like, pack of maps from the original mod. You'd be really surprised to see how changed, what's it called? The Manor map is. It's totally different. I might actually do a video on it if you guys are curious about that. And, yeah, that's really all I gotta say about it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, you guys might have played Killing Floor 1 growing up, so you might be more biased, I guess, towards liking the original West London from the first game. Whereas I'm kind of appreciating the mod maps a little bit more than the Tripwire Interactive versions of the maps. However, like I said, it's not that their, like, quality is better, I just like the aesthetic, I guess. That and the amount of detail that went into these. There's so much more, like, in the way, sure, which might make, you know, might make the gameplay a little bit harder or get you stuck in some corners sometimes. But I just think it, like, really sells the whole, like, we're in Europe while everything's going to shit, you know? And I love that. That's the whole reason I think Killing Floor is a cool series. I feel like, the rule of cool is most important when it comes to a post-apocalyptic game. And, you want it to be spooky, but you also want it to feel badass, right? I think, that's kind of why the original Killing Floor was always such a alluring game to me. Not only is it because I love co-op games and first-person shooters, but it's just that cool post-apocalyptic survival badass simulator thing. I love it. So, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you liked it, leave it a like, and subscribe if you'd like to see more Killing Floor related content. And I'll see you guys on the Killing Floor. Peace out.